How's it going, everybody? It's Logan Xavier, also known as Hibikaze, and welcome back to my channel. Today is for day 6 and 7. So what I did on day 6 was I planned out a little bit more of the height chart. If you don't know the... Oh, wow. Oh, that's why it feels so weird. Okay, so this is for day 6 and 7 of the 100 days of making MechaNos challenge, where I spend 100 days consecutively working 30 minutes or more each day on my sci-fi crime fiction adventure whatever story called MechaNos. Today, day 6, today's day 7, day 6, I worked on the height chart, which, if you do not know, I spoke about it in previous videos. I read a lot of manga and everything, so usually in manga they have like a height chart goof thing, or it's like a stereotype in manga that they have like a height chart in the beginning of their books. So I'm wanting to incorporate that into my story, just like before the book starts having the height chart. So I started designing characters. I really like this guy. This is the bookie, and I wanted to make him really like kind of cute but tiny. I started like going through. This is Brent, Zach, the officers. There's Blake. I have not named these 4. The officers obviously aren't going to have like names. They'll probably have like generic names like Johnson or something. Just fill-in names I can like easily throw out, like dork stuff. But I want to come up with names for these guys. This guy just is pretty much the bookie, so I'm not sure if I really need to do that for this guy. I might just put the bookie. But yeah, this is the chick, the snake guy, that's got the 2 ladies, the flag girls around him, and then this is the silent guy that makes the jokes, that made the point. He pointed out that Brent used to be a cop. So that's what I did for day 6. I set up so I can design the characters on that height chart, which will help me have a consistent design for each character when it comes to doing each panel. So I'm probably going to do what they do in something like this, where this is like a video game design book, where it has like the layout or like the character design for the character, and like descriptions and stuff. Mainly so I can just keep a consistent thing, and if I want to reuse the character later on, I can pull it back for for later issues. So it's to keep a consistent feel for each character. That's what I'm doing the height chart and the designs for, is so I can keep things consistent. What I did for day 7 is I studied a lot of manga and read a lot of went through and just observed a bunch of comics. I didn't really read too much. Though that did help, just paying attention to the word balloons. I didn't read too much. I just kind of followed the flow of how things were placed on the pages, and tried going through and adjusting my panels so they would look a little bit crisper and stuff for my layouts. And then, yeah, besides just doing the quick little lines for the panels and adjusting, making some, I noticed a lot of things in the manga that I really like. They have interesting diagonal lines in panels, and you don't really see that a lot in American comics. So I wanted to try and incorporate that into what I do with MechaNos. And I keep grabbing the wrong page. I'm trying to show you guys the last page. But this, I decided to add another page to the end. I thought that the last, the last page was too rushed and it didn't tell the last bit, the last joke at the end too well. I think it kind of tried jamming it in too much. So I gave it a little bit more room to breathe, just timing with jokes. So I gave like the punchline its own page and like gradient it out to thanks and credits and stuff. So that is what I did for day 7. So that is what I've done so far. That is it. Besides just having technical difficulties with my computer and my phone and the camera and everything that's going on. That's the reason why I haven't posted. Besides that, I set up prices for my commissions. I guess simplified everything. And I posted that up on Facebook. I will post a link in Facebook and probably just make a quick like reveal of what's going on with my prices. So I hope you all have a lovely day. Check out all the other D100s. Somebody else joined the fray. They're doing their 90-day challenge. I think it was a mix-up, and they counted their 0 day as the first 10, and then they accidentally said 90 instead of 100. So it's their 90-day challenge. All the links for those guys are down in the description. Please feel free to check those guys out or go watch previous 100-day challenges. They're all over the place now. It's a very amazing community, and everybody's really nice. Hope you all have a lovely day. This is Logan Xavier, also known as Hibikaze, signing off. Goodbye. Oh, yes.